Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports Coach and Trailer Sales in beautiful but cold Paducah, Kentucky. Anytime the sky, like the sun sets and we get a little cloud and kind of like that pinkish orange look, it's usually when it's really cold here and it's fixing to snow. And that's exactly what's fixing to happen. But I've seen the weatherman be wrong before, so let's hope he's wrong this time. All right, what do we have here? A brand new 2025 Renegade. This is one of the sport decks, so also known as a Toterhome. The new terminology is a sport deck motorhome. And this is a brand new 2025 with a 17-foot conversion. So this is the CS170, which is the classic 17-foot conversion. But this one is very unique. It has two slide outs. So you have a slide on the passenger side and, as you'll see, one over here on the driver's side. Freightliner Cascadia chassis, new style with the new LED headlights, new front end on it, 600 horsepower DD16 Detroit engine with the DT12, which is the 12-speed automated transmission. Holds 120 gallons of fuel. We've got 100 gallons of fresh, and then I'm pretty sure 75 each on the gray and black. Very cool interior layout for a sport deck, which is capable of, hauling a gooseneck trailer, as you'll see on the back, with a gooseneck ball. The interior layout of this thing, I'm going to put it to you this way. I think they crammed about as many features, as many cabinets, as much storage as they could in that size of a conversion. 40,000 pound hitch back here on what I call like the bumper pull. So the Gen Y, it's set up to where you have the 2.5-inch receiver. You've got the reduction deal there to reduces it down to 2-inch. I've got the ball that goes in here. So you've got a ball that slides in here with a 2 5/16 on top, 2-inch on the bottom. If you put the 2 5/16 right there and you pull this little guy back to the ball, it creates a pintle hoop. So all that's built in. Your factory 7-way plug for your marker lights is there. This thing is optioned up. You can see that's one of the little options. Hitch cam up here. It's already pre-wired for Voyager camera. Another 7-way plug there. You've got a 2 5/16 ball already back here on the deck, capable of towing up to 32,500 pounds with 7,500 pounds of direct tongue weight. It's already got the fittings for your glad hands. If you're pulling a trailer with air ride or air brakes, that's already covered. These little guys here raise up, the little silver deals to hook your safety chains in, and it comes with a 3-inch gooseneck ball as well. I know some of those big gooseneck trailers have the 3-inch ball. One thing I did not mention, we go ahead from the factory and have them wire the 50-amp plug. So if you want to, maybe your trailer has a generator. If not, or maybe you just want to save the hours on your generator, you can plug into the 50-amp back there. 22.5-inch wheels, brand new Michelin tires all the way around, white with black trim. A very, very neat look. You can see the black lighting, all the LED scene lighting on this one. It does have the newer style Detroit safety assurance. I think it's the 5.0 is the newest one out, but 607 original miles on this one. We just picked it up at the factory at Renegade up there in Bristol, Indiana. So stick around. I'm going to open the hood up, open the cab. We'll show you inside that. We'll also go through the belly compartments, and we'll take a quick peek inside to show you what it looks like with the slides in, and then we'll run the slides out and finish up. Check us out online. All the photos, price, more information at chasecoach.com, or you can call or text me anytime, and I would be more than glad to help you. So chasecoach.com, our website, click on new inventory. You'll see this one on there with all the photos, price, and everything. And if you don't see it on there, there's a chance that it's sold, but we have more on order. So give me a call and we can put your name on one and reserve you a spot. So would love to hear from you, and Appreciate you watching this channel. Subscribe, by the way, if you're already a subscriber. I know I try to thank everyone for subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're not, we would love to have you as part of our journey on buying and selling quality new and pre-owned motorhomes, toters, sport deck motorhomes, trailers, you got it. So thank you. I'll be right back. All right, get everything opened up. And first thing I want to do is show you this bad to the bone 600 horsepower Detroit DD16, which look at how clean it is. I mean, it's new, so it ought to be, right? Look at that side. Give you a little view of this side. These engines are so quiet. It's amazing just over the years how quiet these manufacturers have got a diesel engine. I mean, I remember the old, I'm trying to think of the model of the Dodge, the Cummins engine that was in the Dodge. Those things, oh my gosh, they were loud. You couldn't even hardly talk around them. They were so loud. All right, so inside the cab, very nice finishes, gray and black. This has the new Sears Atlas seating in it with the Renegade name embroidered in the headrest. Very, very, very nice cab. Go ahead and start it up just a second. I'm not going to let it run long because I know it's loud with that engine running, but I want to show you, it's got all the new cab features of the Cascadia, differential locks, air dump. You can see the Detroit engine with the DT12 transmission, Voyager camera. There's your backup camera. You can also switch that to the hitch camera. I think it's, yeah, there you go. So the Detroit Assurance 5.0. It's got all that with a lane departure warning. And as I said, it's cold here. Look what it says. Watch for ice. We do have a check engine light on. We're going to get that scanned and checked out, which, you know, being a brand new coach, it is under all the factory warranty and everything. 607 miles on her. The new digital screen has the Bluetooth stereo in it. Again, and all the safety features. Keyless entry on the cab. I'm going to shut this back off just because I know it can be loud. We'll go around and look at the other side and then quickly go through the boxes. The entry steps are powder coated. I like that. Makes for a very nice finish. And okay, passenger door, as I mentioned, it's got the new Atlas 2 seats in it. They are recovered at Renegade. That's how Renegade gets their name embroidered in the headrest. And these seats, I'm pretty dang sure they swivel around. Let me look at one of them. Yep, they do. That's what that little lever right there is. See that right there by the seat belt? That is the swivel. All right, let's go through some boxes. So the first one is a little bit of storage. You got your spare tile in there. And then this coach does have dual 3,000 watt inverters. So you can actually run one of the roof airs without running the generator. It'll run off the batteries. And then the other inverter is for your like microwave. It's got a residential Samsung fridge and then your TVs and stuff. Also, as you can see down there, it's got a box with a spare towel. So if you ever crack one or damage a towel, it does come with a spare box. And then it's got the airline and chuck, which chucks in to the other side of the coach. 100 gallons of fresh water on board. That's what this next one is. I love the way Renegade plumbs these. They've got that 1.5 inch dump valve. So if if you're needing to dump the water from a couple weeks ago out and you're getting ready to go to your event or go racing or whatever you're doing, you can easily dump it and refill. Back here you have some storage. The coach also has the AquaHot 250. So it is a hydronic diesel-fired system, as you can see there. Your shore power cord, it's got the reducer to reduce it down to 30 amp. And then back here in that box is the 3-inch gooseneck ball. So if you're towing a trailer with 3-inch gooseneck ball, it comes with it. AquaHot's very cool. So it uses either diesel fuel or electricity to heat up the boiler antifreeze. It runs that through a closed loop system and makes heat, or it runs it through a heat exchanger and makes hot water. Let me show you one of those. So it has a heated water bay. See that little deal up in there that looks like a radiator? So you have two antifreeze lines coming in, and the hot antifreeze runs through that and a little fan comes on, blows across those fins, and makes hot air. So heated water bay, heated wet bay over there. 12.5 Onan generator is going to be in the very left rear compartment. It's got a measly 1.6 hours on it. 12.5 Onan diesel generator. It pulls from the tanks up on the truck, so you don't have to worry about filling like a separate fuel tank or anything. If you've got diesel to run the truck, you've got diesel to run the generator. Twin 75-gallon tanks here. I do like on the newer Renegades, they put the little monitoring panel. I know that's a very, I guess, small update, but it's a huge deal because, you know, you don't have to go inside to look at how full your tanks are. You can just press the little button down there. Black on one, gray on the other. Over here, it does have the lithium battery upgrade. As I mentioned, this coach is loaded with options. It's got the solar charging. Those are 270 amp hours apiece. So you have 540 amp hours of lithium battery. And then the batteries on the top are the 31 series. Those are for the engine. So that's the starting batteries. All right, did we forget anything? 120 gallons of fuel under here. So you have a 120-gallon tank there, and then the def tank's probably a 13, maybe a 15-gallon. I love the Cascadia trucks. Very neat look, exterior look. All right, look at that Kentucky sunset. All right, hang tight just a moment. I'm going to close this up. We'll take a quick spin through the interior, and then we'll finish up with the full interior. Thank you for watching. All right, one of the most important parts, and I almost forgot, slides. So I wanted to run, you know, it's got the opposing slides. Wanted to run those out. I've also got the awning out. It's almost dark here, so I've got the porch light and the LED scene lights. That's another upgrade on this one. It's got the LED scene light, as you can see, kind of to the left of the door and up, and then we had them put one on the back as well. It's got the Girard lateral awning, so it comes out and pitches down. Renegade, what an incredible product. So simple how it's built, yet they just do a crazy good job on these things. It's got the slide topper. You can see the Girard, that black rail. Some people will call us and go, hey, is that an awning over the window? And I'm like, no, it's just a slide topper, but it keeps like leaves and debris, or if it's raining really hard, you know, it keeps the rain from just pounding the top of the slide. Alrighty. All right, so I'm going to run the slides back in, and I'll give you a quick view of the interior with the slides in, because I want you to see how much room is in this coach while you're driving down the road. That's a very important. If I was buying it, I would want to know that, so I'm going to show that to you. And then we're going to open the interior up and finish it up. Again, all the pictures, probably 175 or maybe even over 200 photos at chasecoach.com. Full description, price. Yeah, I think that's it. So hang tight. I'm going to run the slides in, and I'll be right back. All right. Got the slides in, and oh my gosh, the interior. Excellent job by Renegade. All right, so you have two slides. You can see the coach is like a mid-entry, and then you have two slides. Let me kind of zoom out. So passenger side, driver side, you've got roughly about, I'm going to say 10 to 12 inches between the sofa, which does turn into a bed, and then the dinette that also turns into a bed. So 10 to 12 inches between here. I mean, I'm walking through here, see the cab, and we'll turn around and go the other way, just so you'll see it. So I don't know if you can see that. 10 to 12 inches. So plenty of room to go from the cab. If you're pulled over, if you're the one driving, you pull over, need to use the restroom, need to grab a drink out of the fridge, whatever you need to do, plenty of room without running either one of the slides out. Now, you know, this setup with the dual slides is definitely a little tighter than what you're going to see with a unit that only has one slide. The coach that, or the toter that we just sold a couple days ago, it only had one slide on the driver's side, and then, you know, did not have the opposing slide, and it had more room. However, holy cow, just wait till I run both of the slides out, and you get to see this thing here in a minute with both slides out and how much room is on the floor. So hang tight. I'm going to run the slides out, and we will finish this one up. Now for the good part. You know, we haven't ran the special in a while. Buy the rug, get the coach free. It's an expensive rug. Okay, very expensive rug, but comes with a free coach. All right, so here we go. Zoom out. Mid-entry, as I showed you earlier, with the dual opposing slides. Just look at it. Dance floor material in a sport deck motorhome. It's not very common that you see that much floor space in one of these, you know, in the, I guess, non-travel position with everything opened up. So booth dinette seats 4 people, super comfortable. And then you have the table leaf that will float up and down and very easily converts to a bed. If you go to chasecoach.com, I've got pictures on there with the table leaf drop down and the little cushions on it, showing you what it looks like. Of course, brand new coach, so all of the original manuals, warranty information, full Freightliner warranty included, full warranty through Renegade included, 2 sets of keys, all the remotes, everything, maple cabinets throughout, just amazing condition, the quality of these. Something else we did is the all wood window valance. So normally there's a fabric there on that in the middle, but we did the all wood in this one. Huge bunk over the cabs, so a 60 by 95 bunk overhead. That's a little option we added, was the little table or whatever you want to call it, with the outlet and the USBs. Nice to set your drink on, your phone and stuff while you're sleeping. And then this ladder, you know, it just, you take it down and hooks in to the wood there and gives you easy access to the big bunk. Also has the privacy shades. Up here in the front, in the cab, the driver and passenger seat are both air ride. Again, the Atlas, I almost said Legacy, Atlas seating by Sears. This one has the little cab curtain. You can see there's one there, and then there's one over here on this side, and when those go around, they make full privacy. So they've got a little aluminum track that they run on. You just unvelcro them from each side and run those around. And then also, if you're traveling and people in the back have lights and stuff on, or playing music or watching the TV, you can just lower this guy down. It's a pleated shade. It'll block out a lot of the lights and the sound. So over here on this side, we have a sofa. By the way, I love the black furniture. To me, with the lighter walls, and then you see the black backsplash tile over there in the kitchen area, the black furniture just really, really goes well with this one. So that sofa over across from me seats 3 easily, and then it converts into a bed, a very comfortable bed for 2 people to sleep on. Again, overhead cabinets above the sofa. And then the kitchen area, we have a 2-burner true induction cooktop. And then we have the Samsung microwave. It's also convection, and it's got the new little travel latch, as Renegade recently started installing those. So make sure to unclip that when you are ready to open up. But that is a microwave / convection oven. So you can nook a hot dog, as I've said in the past, or you can bake a pan of lasagna or spaghetti, or heck, a birthday cake, I guess, right? Across from the kitchen, we have a 43-inch Samsung Smart TV and soundbar. And I've got that, this is on a mount that moves. So you'll see you can move the TV. You can, well, let me just show you. There you go. Very, very nice mount. I don't know what brand that is, but I've got to figure that out, because we add those to coaches occasionally, and I really like the brand of that mount. But That is a 43-inch TV with the soundbar, all Samsung stuff. And that I've got the TV right now on a local channel called KET. It's a channel we have here in Paducah, but that is just live air TV. That's not a subscription. That's not direct TV or anything like that. So very cool. And when you're going down the road, the TV obviously has to lock. You know, you just move it flat and then it pushes against the wall and locks in. Samsung residential fridge with the French door on the top. There we go. So you have the fridge on the top, and then the pull-out freezer does have the built-in ice maker drawer as well. That's a nice option. Pretty much same size fridge that you would see in a lot of homes, so very nice. You also have a little bit of pantry area. So this cabinet here has adjustable shelving, as you can see. Up above is where a lot of the electronics are for like the multiplex and your lighting. And then down here is two panels. So one of these panels is the panel that is ran by the inverter. So anything that runs off of the inverter goes to one of those panels. And then the other panel is anything that's non-inverted. So non-inverted, excuse me, on this coach, I'm trying to think of what would be non-inverted. The way this is wired, it may be one is, okay, so for instance, the 50 amp outlet on the back, that's going to be non-inverted. Yeah, you can see, in fact, one of them says 50 amp receptacle. The rear AC, okay, so the rear AC is non-inverted. The electric side of the AquaHot, the range, and I forgot, this has heated floors in it too. So the heated floors obviously draw, way too many amps to be ran off the inverter. So you have a heated floor, and I'm thinking, I don't know if it's dual zone. Let's look here real quick and just see. Let's go to the thermostat and then floor. Okay, floor, so it's all one zone, which would make sense. I mean, you don't have a ton of square footage in here. It's a 17-foot conversion, but you can see there it does have the heated floor. And back here in the bathroom, small but simple. You have the sink over here on the driver's side. Oh, some overhead cabinetry, medicine cabinet with a mirror. You've got a little bit of storage underneath the sink. Not a lot, but a little. I like the toilet paper holder right there, convenient, easy to get to. It's got the Sandy Marin, the porcelain. That is just where we had it winterized. Sandy Marin toilet with the push button flush. You can see that. And then the shower, a very, very nice size shower, what they call the solid surface material, and it has the tile inlay around the kind of the upper part there that matches the tile in the kitchen, the backsplash. We did do the skylight, so it provides a little more light during the daytime. The shower door, it's easy to clean, it's very easy to use. So it's a 3-piece door. You just pull the one, goes over, you have, 1, 2, and then the third piece. Here's one key. When if you own a Renegade, you probably already know this, but one of the big deals is make sure that's locked going down the road. If you don't, call me and I'll sell you a new shower door. Well, hopefully not. I'm not wishing bad luck on you and your shower door, but I would gladly sell you one if you break yours. All right, what did we forget? I talked about the heated floors. It's got 2 AC units, one which is ran off of the inverter. It's got AquaHot, hydronic heating, and that also makes the hot water. I know this is not a big deal, but I think this is too cool. So, the older ones, up until I think this year, they were just carpet. And I love what Renegade done with this. It says, Renegade RV, home is where you park it. I like it. It's got Starlink. That is something important that I did not tell you. So up above the TV, you can see I've got the WineGuard digital antenna power on. You can do the Wi-Fi extender. You've got place to put DirecTV if you want to hook that up. Over here is the Starlink though. It does have the high performance. Of course, Starlink, it's I think like $165 for the Roam package, which is like where you can move around and still get the signal. And I think it's got like a $250 a month. The next level up. I've personally have the $165, and it does everything I need to do. But anyways, the hardware is already on the roof, so we can help you get it activated. help you get the routers set up and all that. Sleeping capacity, I don't think I really ever mentioned that. Sleep 6, so you got 2 here on the sofa that turns into a bed. You've easily got 2 smaller adults or 2 kids on the dinette, and then easily 2, adults up here in the bunk. So a 60 by 95 bunk there above the cab. Lots of floor space. I'll reiterate, when you have the dual opposing slides and you run those away from each other, you have a lot of floor space. So I think that's all. If you have any questions or any interest, please reach out, and we would love to help you. Keep in mind, we buy, we sell, we trade, and we offer nationwide delivery. We've got some great financing options, so would love to earn your business and hopefully hear from you soon. Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports Coach and Trailer Sales in beautiful but cold Paducah, Kentucky. Hey, have a great rest of your day, and until next time.